Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Saint Artist. We are doing part 3 of my favorite eyeshadows. You guys asked for me to show my favorites. It's really hard for me to pick my favorites, so this is what I did. Every one I've hit 10 on. So I use them a lot, which tells me they're my favorites. I never specifically think that's my favorite because every time I put a color on, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this color. All are great in their own right, but I do have ones that I do apparently gravitate towards, not intentionally, but I have hit 10. So we're gonna do an eyeshadow look, just again, part 3. These are good, and I'm gonna tap in on my brightening highlight, and I am going to put this lash to brow. This is just giving me a canvas. This is my Bob Ross of my eyelids. I'm just turning it all one color, canceling out the veins, the discoloration, the maturity of my lids. I mean, if I'm gonna cover up any kind of maturity, it might as well be my lids. The next color I'm gonna go into is Cupcake. I'm sticking with the blend brush and I'm just gonna go into Cupcake. And this is just going to set that cream and give me, again, a blending surface at this point. Cupcake is giving, powders blend better on powders the way creams blend well with creams. You can't mix powder and cream together and think they're gonna cohesively work together. Same thing, if you put a powder on top of a cream, it's gonna grab and it's gonna be a little harder to blend. So by adding Cupcake over top, you can do Mama, you can do Pup. I do all 3, that's why they're my favorites. These are my favorites because they're great base colors. These 3 colors, I've got Sabrina, Drift, and Rome. All great in their own right. They're just great champagne shimmers. And that's it. My favorite from the beginning is Rome. It's a bit of a cooler tone. It's a little darker than these 2, but it doesn't go on super dark. You can see that here. So going into Rome, and I'm putting this on my brow bone. I almost always, very rarely, do I not have a shimmer on my brow bone. I like it, and I think it's because I was told, man, how old? I was in my 20s, but I was at a benefit counter, and the gentleman that was working the benefit counter was amazing, awesome, fabulous. And he told me that adding shimmer to my brows was like wearing heels for your butt. It lifts. That was something that he didn't tell me about my butt, but my friend told me if I wear heels, it will lift my butt, so I wear heels. And he told me shimmer was gonna lift my brows, so I wear shimmer. That's my only reasoning behind either one of those. I will kill my feet to have a higher butt. Truly, I have a flat butt and it just runs right into my thighs. But if I wear heels, maybe there's a little extra definition. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with it. All right, going into my favorites, I have played with Lullaby, I've played with Oak, I'm gonna play with Zion next. These are my 3 top favorite matte colors. These are great mattes, they're good base, but these are my good colors. I keep Zion in my gym bag. I hit into this with a clean up brush. I keep this one in my gym bag. This is my everyday go to the gym eyeshadow, and I'm gonna show you the look, and I'm also gonna pair it with As You Wish. This is a great peachy tone, but it has flecks of pinky purple in it. So stinking pretty. I'm gonna go into Zion, and I'm gonna put this on the outer part of my lid here. It looks dark, and it's orange. No. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna push this in, and then I'm gonna push this out and up. I'm gonna bring this up onto my brow bone, up above my crease because I have hooded eyes. And you can't even see right now that I'm wearing Zion unless I blink or I look down or I raise my eyebrows. If I'm yelling at you, you'll see that I'm wearing Zion. So I'm gonna keep this up and out, and I'm gonna pull this I'm really blending this on the outer part of my brow bone because I just want it to gradually go up. Going into that crease, pressing onto that brow bone. I'm gonna grab a little more just to really punch it up. I really love Zion. It's just such a good, it's not that it's out of the box. It's just so pretty. Everyone wears browns. Zion is good. It's just good. I am gonna go in on the shorter and I'm gonna go into Oak. And I'm gonna press this on my lash line. This is just gonna deepen that Zion without really changing the color. It's not crazy. And then I'm gonna bring Oak under my lashes. Just like that, pushing it up towards that Zion, and that's it. It just gives it a little depth. That's all this is doing. But look at the way, I've said this in every one of my tutorials. Bringing this up onto that brow bone just changes the shape of your eye. It makes it look as if you're not hooded, and I love that. I'm gonna use my finger, my ring finger, and I'm gonna go into As You Wish, and I'm gonna rub into it, put it on, and then I'm gonna tap this on my lid. Tapping it on my lid, and it just gives it a little punchiness. Do you see that? And then with those flecks of pink, am I wearing peach? Am I wearing pink? I don't know, but I'm having fun. And that's what As You Wish does. It makes you look fun. That's all. That's it. Okay, so let's get the other eye. This eye's done. This is all that I'm gonna do. If you wanna add eyeliner, by all means. And then I'm gonna go again in on that outer half of the lid and then pressing and blending up onto that brow bone, going into that crease, and then on that brow bone and blending. This is one of the easiest colors or easiest methods of applying. You just smack it right on your lid, swirl, 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 pull, 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 blend, 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 blend. Easy. Grabbing that small end, gonna deepen that lash line, and it's just, again, creating depth instead of just being one color. I like oak under my eyes. I think it gives a smokiness that's not gonna mature your eyes, but I love a good smokiness under my eye. I'm just gonna clean up shadow that fell, and then I'm gonna grab that As You Wish again, and we're gonna put that on the lid. I love this color. Love it, love it, love it. I say that every time, even when I'm not working with favorites. I'm like, this is my favorite, but that's it. That's how easy it is. I am gonna tidy up under my eyes. Guys, I'm tired and you can see it. I'm gonna grab a little brightening and I'm gonna pull this onto my orbital bone here just to give me a little bit more of a wide awake and then work my way up. And then I use it to just clean up. Look at how nice that is. There we go. Grabbing a little more, hitting that orbit. I always apply it to the orbital bone first, clean it up here, push it up here. Now I can't take away the texture, it's still there, but I have camouflaged it a little bit more and I've tidied up any fallout. I typically, rule of thumb, if you're not making a tutorial, you do your eyeshadow first. That way if it falls out, it doesn't compromise your makeup, but that's a me thing. I feel like I need to I'm gonna go ahead and just say our time has expired. I'm not gonna deepen my lip color. Have a great day.